March 8th, 2014. It's a day Emma Nuttall will never forget.
I had never felt that good in a competition before, and it just came easily. It just seems to flow, and it's almost effortless.
That day, Trinity Western Scottish high jumping star cleared 1.88 meters to set the CIS championship record.
It was both the CIS record and the Scottish indoor record, and so breaking the Scottish indoor record right at the end of an indoor season leading into the Commonwealth Games when I was going to be competing for Scotland, it felt like, you know, it was a good omen for what was to come.
But a month later, at a meet in California, she suffered a knee injury, and with that, a summer that once had so much promise looked in peril.
I was really gutted about that because I just had an awesome indoor season and I felt like I had a lot more in me.
While she was able to recover enough to take a shot at the Commonwealth Games, a back injury she sustained just prior to the competition put yet another damper on her dreams.
I was walking up the ramp to the stadium in Hamden and didn't really know whether I was going to do one jump and not be able to get back off the mat because my back would flare up again, or whether I would be able to get through the competition.
In the end, she cleared 1.81 meters in the preliminary round, but came up just short of the final. However, only a few days later, back at her home in Edinburgh, she already had perspective.
To be competing in front of a home crowd in Scotland kit was just an amazing experience, and it's given me that drive to want more and want to be able to perform to my best in front of a crowd like that.
A trip to her old track, the stadium that hosted the 1970 Commonwealth Games, brought her back to where it all began.
I think that she just showed a natural aptitude for high jump. I think she probably agree herself that she hasn't got the best hand-eye coordination for ball sports. But she just seemed to take to, first as I said, the long jump, and then high jump just seemed to be a natural.
A few years after getting her start, former Spartans coach Laurier Primo, who was the head coach of Scottish athletics at the time, started working with Nuttall, a move that eventually brought her to Trinity Western University.
So when he decided to go back to Canada and he got the job at Trinity Western, it took a lot of thought and a lot of decision making, but I decided that it would be the best place for me in terms of going forward in my track career.
Since arriving in Langley, British Columbia in 2011, it's been a special journey. One that has seen her capture 2 CIS gold medals, 3 Canada West titles, and set records at both the conference and national championships. But also one that has taken her on an adventure that has tested her both personally and athletically. Following the Commonwealth Games, Nuttall took the winter to recover before making a return to the Canada West Championships in 2015, healthy and in form. That's when injury struck again. Despite still winning the competition, Nuttall suffered a knee injury that was worse than ever.
On takeoff, I just felt like this immense pain in my knee. And I just said to my coach, I'm done. I knew that something had happened. I then found out later that I had a 1.5 centimeter tear lengthways in my patella tendon.
What followed was another long road to recovery.
It's been a difficult year to try and stay motivated and stay focused on what the big aim is. You appreciate the little things. Anything high jump related was awesome, and it brings back the love of the sport and kind of appreciating being able to do what we get to do as university athletes.
I've seen incredible commitment and an incredible control of emotions, and so the growth in persevering through mostly rehab, she's overcome incredible that I think it's going to make her extremely powerful moving forward.
Back on the mend, and with her final Canada West Championships approaching, the star Spartan has one goal in mind.
It's really exciting to be able to compete in my last ever Can West, and to be able to win it would just mean so much. To go away after my 5 years and have come back from injury in order to get that gold medal, that would be pretty good.
And for Nuttall, her 5 years at Trinity Western, the successes, the injuries, and the perseverance may just be the precise groundwork that helps launch a career no one will soon forget.
I think I've definitely grown from my first year self as a person and as an athlete. I'm much stronger mentally and physically, and I think I'm all round a better athlete than I was. And so what I've done here at Trinity has kind of laid a great base for me moving on and trying to make an international career in track and field. And I'm so thankful to the coaches and everything that we have here that have been able to give me that stepping stone and have helped shape me into the person and the athlete that I am today.